I'm ready back in the zone. Just more or less of like, just kind of cold chilling it. There's little here's, little there's, little everywhere's. One thing that I realized is that like sometimes like when you think that you have like, good people around, you don't. And so I've realized that for the most part, take care of yourself, don't take care of other people. You know, I'm supposed to be behaved, so I'm gonna have to behave. And there's a little tiny circle of people, tiny. So I'm just gonna behave. Just because the fact is, like, I don't need to be because they're the ones that did not, or was it magic, you know? But from the actions, because action speaks louder than words, you know. And then I talked to a friend of mine. She's like, don't do it, don't do it. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. Hello, Mohammed. How you doing? How's your night going? I had some problems with you know, a couple of people. Yeah, but it happens. It really does. It just happens. It's like it's not like you really want it like that, but it's just it happens like that. But I'm really not supposed to say anything because you know my friend of mine. She says, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. But you know, I had like two moderators trying to attack me today. They're not well. I mean, they were, but you know, I know. Was it really? Oh yeah, it's Sunday, huh? No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I need to say something, you know, to that lady at some point. You know, I try not to worry about, like a lot of things, but I don't know. Like last night, kind of like made me a little upset. Yeah, but hell yeah, Mohammed, very nice. You know, if you're able to do stuff like that, that's cool, chilling. You got to be able to bake something. It's good to take care of your family. Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know. I don't even know. But I agree. That's what's up. That's what's up. Be sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, I don't know if it even helps me any, but it's good to have that double up. You know, I think it's like what I don't even know what time it is right now. I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna jump on just for a minute. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the like. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having, gonna have a wonderful day. Sometimes things like during the day, or any time they don't seem to. What do you? Scooby's, sitting here licking me. Check out this. Check out this guy. I don't know why, but he just seems to take the show sometimes, and I like it. Hanging out and talking to people. I've been having like such a lot of fun with everybody, and it seems to me is that this guy that's just he always jumps in, which is good, right? I mean, for the most part, you know. But today, it's Sunday, like you said, like it's Mother's Day. So I gotta do something, like go run and get some flowers or type of thing. But you know, which I will. I'll probably go get some flowers. Make it look pretty good. I woke up in the middle of the night, so in the middle of the night it's over here. So it's like I thought in my mind, it's like, you know, I'm just gonna jump on live for a little bit, hang out, that type of stuff. So yeah, there's not much you can do in the middle of the night. You're just kind of like cold chilling it. You win some and you lose some in the middle of the night, and then it's same thing in the morning. Like I realized, I had a little bit of some issues. I guess well, I'm not gonna even talk about it. It's more or less of growth. So change is a good thing, guys. Yeah, but definitely, level up, level up when you have a chance to level up. Don't sit there and worry about that much stuff. You know, I kind of like what friend was telling me. Friend is kind of cool. I don't know something about friend. She really was like telling me something about something. And I kind of like listening. You know, so it's kind of like sometimes like you just don't want to talk about it. It's like it's okay. And then there was some like you know badness but goodness at the same time. You know, it's like And then what was said was, "Don't do it." She said, "Don't do it." So don't do it. I'm gonna listen to somebody. Sometimes it's like not worth doing it. So they end up going on like other lives and stuff like that. It's like I'm supposed to behave in all due respect for somebody. I'm gonna behave. So I'll just it's just better to behave in the first place. Yeah, it's hard to behave sometimes, but what are you gonna get out of it anyway? There's here's, there's, and a couple other things. It's not even worth it. I'm gonna go back to sleep.